11-year mixed martial arts veteran whose fights against Robbie Lawler and Eve Edwards are one for the time capsule, Aaron Riley makes a welcome return to the UFC tonight after 2 years away from the octagon. Winner of his last 2 fights, the always exciting Riley is looking forward to reintroducing himself to old fans while making some new ones with what should be an exciting war against the always energetic Jorge.
But I've been away, improving on all aspects of my game. I've got the right opponent to come out and give a good, exciting fight, and I'm looking forward to meeting Jorge in the center and going at it.
Even though it was a long 4-year wait for Jorge to make his way to the octagon, the always exciting Brazilian has certainly made up for lost time, fighting 6 times since his UFC debut in 2006. Focused on making a title run in 2009, Gurgel will look to use his 2008 victory over John Halverson and strong performance against Cole Miller as springboards to earn him another win tonight against the always dangerous Aaron Riley.
Me and Aaron are gonna meet in the middle and give the fans what they came to see. It's gonna be a slugfest, and it's gonna be only one man standing at the end, and that man's gonna be me.
Coming up next, Aaron Riley returns to the octagon to face Jorge J.G. Gurgel. His classic confrontations way back when in Hook and Shoot against Eve Edwards are those of legend. Aaron Riley, 26 wins in his mixed martial arts career, and he has been in some serious battles.
Serious battles indeed. The first fight we saw him in the UFC against Robbie Lawler was a showcase performance by Robbie Lawler, but showed the heart and the courage of Aaron Riley. He hung in there and he took a furious beating and losing a 3-round unanimous decision to Robbie Lawler. And he was stopped in the first round in his second fight in the UFC against Spencer Fisher. Spencer broke his jaw, and even though Riley wanted to continue, the doctor stopped the fight. He was unable to continue. Very, very tough kid. A student of Matt Hume's initially up in Seattle, Washington, and just a legendary tough guy.
Formerly had trained also Joe with American Top Team. For this fight, he has prepared alongside Joe Stevenson and Urban Bounds in the Cobra Kai team in Victorville, California. 26 victories, half of those have come by submission. He started fighting at the tender age of 15, and at just 28 years old, he has fought nearly 40 times in his mixed martial arts career. He promises tonight this will be a rebirth, a reincarnation of Jorge Gurgel. Mark Delagrati, you see Rob Radford, his boxing coach from Cincinnati, Neil Legallo, the Irish hand grenade, Marcus Davis, all walking in with Jorge Gurgel, who had spent so much time in Cincinnati with all those pressures of his students being a teacher in his schools. Then he went to Seattle for a bit, but for this one, he spent 5 weeks at Team Sityodtong with crew Mark Delagrati and the teammates in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, Jorge Gurgel, when we first saw him in The Ultimate Fighter, when he first came into the UFC, he was really highly touted. I mean, people were really looking for big things from this young man, and he has not really lived up to that hype. He's had a real roller coaster performances. Some excellent performances and some that weren't so excellent. And, you know, he is his own worst critic. He's harder on himself than anybody, and he attributes a lot of those performances to the fact that he had to run those schools, the fact that he couldn't focus entirely on his fighting career, which he can now. In doing this, in his last 2 fights, being able to take the time off and just spend all his time training, all his time focusing on the fight, I think it's going to improve him tremendously.
His best friend, former middleweight champion Rich Ace Franklin. Tonight, Mark Delagrati said one key thing to Jorge Gurgel as he enters the octagon. Leave us all outside. Don't fight for your family. Don't fight for us. We will be proud of you, whatever the outcome will be. Tonight, Jorge, for maybe the first time in your career, come in here and fight for yourself. JG, Jorge Gurgel, stepping inside the octagon. Okay, for this lightweight battle, the 31-year-old Brazilian, 3 years the elder of the American, Aaron Riley, 5'9", 5'8", 155, 156. The reach is identical. Once again with the official introductions for this lightweight battle, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins with 10 losses and 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds, fighting out of Victorville, California, Aaron Riley! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins with 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, George J.G. Gurgel! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki is our referee. George Gurgel set to face off against Aaron Riley here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Here you go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
And here we go. They touch gloves, white trunks for Aaron Riley, black trunks for Gurgel. Gurgel has been working his striking diligently. We know he's got a great ground game. Riley is a knockout artist. George Gurgel, I was told, is more precise. Good kick. More accurate, more technical, but more so than anything else, more educated as he comes into this matchup.
Well, you know what? He's just got to get more comfortable and more relaxed and more able to show his true potential in there. I mean, he's still got a lot of time in his career. He's still only 31 years old. And like I said, before he came to the Ultimate Fighting Championship, he's highly, highly touted.
19 fights, Joe, 5 broken noses, 2 knee replacements, 1 elbow replacement, and a poke.
Oh, no.
Time!
I don't believe that was a poke. I think he got hit in the groin.
Oh, man.
Oh, it must have been a bad one.
He can take some time.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That's a bad one. Let's take a look at that in the replay, see if we can check it out here. I don't know why I like watching this. Here it is. Oh, man. Right on the button.
It was a poke.
I guess you can call it.
You know?
Ouch.
All right, he's back, and here we go.
Inadvertent, of course. That is an inside leg kick he was attempting, and unfortunately it landed on the cup. Good body kick by Gurgel.
Oh, nice movement by Gurgel. Fast hands there. Riley, the southpaw, is going to keep coming forward, though, Joe.
Good movement by Gurgel. Not moving straight back, moving side to side. See how he's getting out? That's showing that Mark Delagrate tutelage.
He's got to be careful, does George Gurgel, not to turn this fight into a brawl. That's what Aaron Riley wants. And that's what we've seen George Gurgel do in the past.
Yeah, he gets emotional, and it's really important to him to put on a good show for the fans, and that's when he starts trading and banging. I mean, George Gurgel is a serious black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and really, I always thought that his best fight would be to take the fight to the ground and submit guys, but we very rarely see him even attempt to submit guys because he thinks it's more exciting to stand and bang.
Very good friends with Marcus Davis. Marcus Davis, right after his fight that we called in Birmingham, went to Team Sit-Yo-Tung in Boston and kind of mimicked, because Aaron Riley's a southpaw, mimicked Aaron Riley's talents for Gurgel to get ready for tonight.
Well, he might be a southpaw as well, but Marcus Davis has far better hands than Aaron Riley.
Then that should be good.
Yeah, very good for George Gurgel.
Gurgel
Nice
looking for that
combination
net
by
kick
Gurgel.
again. Watch and see if he works the body with the right hand. George Gurgel, he tries to set it up.
Good body kick by Aaron Riley.
Riley hits hard, too.
It's hard to believe Aaron Riley's only 28 years old when you know how long this guy's been in the game. Oh, nice body kick.
Gurgel, Riley. Midway point of round 1. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Gurgel not quite as much more precise, not quite as wild as we've seen in the past. And again, the one thing we know about Riley, he thrives on a war.
Good kick by Riley.
And again, Riley answers and then covers up nicely. Gurgel's working that body. Look, the body's already getting red. The left side, the ribs are getting a little lit up here by George Gurgel.
Aaron Riley's wearing some very solid kicks.
Absolutely. This is a good battle, Joe. Good elbow by Aaron Riley.
Gurgel's got to get careful he doesn't get sucked into a brawl here, because he gets emotional. He gets tagged and he wants to hit the guy back, and then he stands in front of him and just throws bombs, and then they wound up teeing off on each other.
I mean, even when he won Fight of the Night and defeated Diego Saraiva, he suffered a broken jaw in the fight. Quick hands again.
Yeah, and that was a fight that should have been far easier for him than he made it. And, you know, he even said that. He was very disappointed with himself after that fight.
Gurgel punches and bunches.
I mean, if you watch a George Gurgel fight, you would never know that this guy is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because of the way he fights. He fights like a kickboxer.
Watch the right hand of George Gurgel. Good kick again. He's got some heavy kicks, doesn't he, Joe?
Yeah, his kicks look much improved.
Boom. And now finish with the kick. You heard it. Delagrati yelling from the corner, and he did. Double jab by Aaron Riley. Riley pushing forward.
Good knee by Riley. And another
head kick.
Riley throwing some excellent combinations. See, George had it. Riley's leg. Never attempted to take him down with that leg. Just let go of it.
George with the straight right.
You hear Mark Delagrati, relax, George. You're doing great, George.
That's exactly how he said it, too. So far, it's going well.
We kid because we love him.
Absolutely. Big kick again.
Yeah, both of these guys are eating some kicks here.
Man, he went twice for that neck kick, Joe. Good right hand.
Gurgel. Followed up with another head kick, 2 in a row, 3.
Good finish to round 1 for George Gurgel. Looks good.
Mark Delagrati is very happy, and let's take a look at what he's happy about. There's one that was blocked by Aaron Riley, and then he throws a second one, also blocked, but you know, they're getting Aaron Riley moving away and putting Aaron Riley on the defensive. And here you see he landed a nice right hand in that exchange, and both these guys are standing in front of each other and throwing some great shots.
Don't give him the opportunity to catch you. Throw 3 or 4 and then finish with a kick. You're not finishing. Listen to me. Your body kicks are killing him. Be aggressive with the kicks to the body. Take in a little bit of water. Kicks to the body are killing. You hear that grunt? Something's already wrong, okay? Stick to the plan. Don't brawl with him. It's working. Don't brawl with him. Finish your combinations with kicks. Right kick to the body all day long. It's working, kid. Smile.
Aaron Riley, what a tough competitor, looking for his first win inside the octagon.
Here we go, second round, you ready? You ready? Let's go!
Here we go, second round. Stick with the plan. Quickly coming out with a double jab is Riley. Gurgel said, and it was interesting, he said, I'm just getting warmed up. He said, at least in training, he feels like he needs a round or so to try to really get loose and get into his game, but he looked pretty darn good in round 1 if he's just getting warmed up.
Nice body kick right there by Gurgel.
Answered by Riley.
Riley just keeping the pressure on him. Riley always coming forward. Nice knee by Riley.
A big one by Aaron Riley. Caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Now Gurgel.
You hear Mark Delagrati, stick to the plan, stick to the plan.
Riley again connects. Gurgel trying to answer. Don't get caught trading.
And that's where we see George Gurgel make mistakes all the time, where he gets hit and he decides, I'm going to hit him back, and then he throws the game plan out the window. He's avoiding that in this fight. He's moving around much more. Check that kick.
There's times where you could say George Gurgel almost wants it too bad.
Nice combination by
This is what he doesn't want.
The kick. He landed a couple nice punches and a nice elbow in there, Mike, and then finished with a nice kick.
Nice combination by Aaron Riley. Best combination put together here in round 2.
Yeah, Aaron Riley is turning it up a little bit here in the second round.
And again, Riley really pushing forward. Got another knee on Gurgel.
Oh, he gets him down. Hammer fist.
Now Gurgel is very good on the ground.
Yes, he is, but he doesn't want to be on his back, Mike.
George Gurgel, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Riley wisely pulls out of the full guard.
George looking for some up kicks. Got to take his hand off the fence, and he does. Just about at the midway point of the fight. Gurgel staying very active with the feet here.
Fence.
Oh, big shot by Riley there.
Oh, hammer fist from the top.
And again, Gurgel's got to be careful. He keeps grabbing that fence. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get deducted a point.
I like how he's doing that. He's throwing the leg to the side and then coming down with a slam and hammer fist.
Gurgel from the bottom.
Now, George Gurgel's students have embraced the rubber guard, especially Dustin Hazlett. He uses it a lot, but George doesn't.
George Gurgel is up. He's a bit wobbly. Aaron Riley really punished him on the ground there. Let's see if he can keep the pace going. Fake the kick and led with the good inside elbow.
I like how Aaron Riley's throwing that short elbow inside, Mike.
Riley has definitively turned it up here in round 2.
Yeah, this is his round for sure.
Absolutely. Body shot. Let's see if Gurgel has an answer. Keep the hands up.
Oh, head kick.
That one he blocked. Uppercuts
Nice
quickly.
uppercuts. But now he's doing what Mark Delagrati doesn't want him to do. He's brawling. He's trying to answer back. When he gets hit, he gets emotional and he tries to answer back. Nice leg kick.
See, that's what they want. In and out. Boom.
Yeah,
and finish with a kick and get out.
Exactly, and move to the side.
Man, Riley is fun to watch, isn't he?
Both guys.
The more you kick, the less he does. And there you go, Aaron Riley will take the kicks. Riley with some great kicks.
Great knee as well.
Those head kicks, net kicks. And a swing and a miss by Gurgel.
He's saying level. I'm not sure what Mark Delagrati is yelling out. Nice knees.
He wants him to. I know he wants to stay in that prowling, kind of stalking position with his Muay Thai.
Good shot by Aaron Riley. Another one, straight left hand by Riley.
You saw the head of Gurgel just snap back, but George comes forward again. What a great second round so far.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Big takedown.
There we go.
Nicely done, George Gurgel.
Excellent move by George Gurgel. Again, Mike, George Gurgel is a top-notch Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt who never uses those Jiu-Jitsu skills. It's, for a guy who loves Jiu-Jitsu, it's a little frustrating to watch him become a kickboxer. And here's a straight left hand by Aaron Riley. Snap back the head of George Gurgel. And he follows it up with a knee afterwards.
I know what you're thinking. Everything's working. Believe in it. Slow your mind down right now. You're not controlling the range as well as you did the first round. We knew he was going to be more aggressive the second round. We knew that already. We were ready for that. You got gas in the tank right now, okay? You got gas in the tank. You kicked a lot less. Remember what I told you? When you're not kicking, he is. You've got to throw that right kick more. You've got to not stand in front of him anymore. You've got to control the range. This is a range fight. Finishing that.
Mark Delagrati, very precise and clear, calm direction in the corner. Just shows why he is one of the most sought-after trainers in the game.
Lightweight battle.
Come on.
Will the range favor George Gurgel here, or because of the way the second round went, will Gurgel look for a takedown here in the third round?
Well, at least that takedown keeps him guessing. When a guy is doing takedowns, it makes it much more difficult to strike because you're always worried about that. Good body kick and a good straight right hand by Gurgel. But you know what? That would be great for Gurgel's game. Just mix it up a little. Throw some, unpredictability into the mix.
It's a close fight on the judges' scorecards, too. Gurgel trying to get into the range, which would be an advantage to him here. Riley trying to find what he found in round 2.
Good body kick.
And again to the body.
2 in a row.
And that body and the arm is just all messed up on Aaron Riley. Quick snap towards the head by Riley. Started with the right hand there. Faked the kick and started with the right. Man, that arm's going to be sore.
Oh, head kick!
Head kick on Gurgel and again.
Got hurt with that shot, Mike.
Aaron Riley with a knee.
Big right hand by Riley as well.
3:40 remains in the fight. Lots of time. Big head kick, big neck kick by Riley. Gurgel may be recovered now.
Good left hand by Riley. Riley just landed some nice combinations here against the cage. And he was looking to separate and throw a head kick there. You can see it.
Oh,
knee
huge
to the body.
Gurgel tries to answer. Again with a huge knee to the midsection.
Again.
And he's got the clinch too, Joe. Gurgel backs away. Huge point scored there by Aaron Riley.
Awesome fight. Gurgel is noticeably slowing down. His legs are wobbling.
Get him to trade again. They meet with the kick. Watch for that head kick again by Aaron Riley. There it is, swing and a miss. He countered with it last time, and he looks for it again, Joe.
A little over 2 minutes to go. I would like to see George Gurgel try to take this fight to the ground again, Mike.
I think he needs to do something because one can make the argument round 2 Riley, and so far here in round 3 Riley, after George could in all likelihood have won round 1.
Nice knees to the body by Riley. Riley just seems to be the more proficient stand-up fighter, Mike. He's just landing more combinations, landing more harder blows.
Which validates your point is that George is probably the better man on the ground, but yet only one time has he attempted to take the fight there.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's frustrating about being a George Gurgel fan, especially, when I had heard about him before he fought in the octagon, what I had heard about was how good he was on the ground, his jiu-jitsu.
Well, the thing is you've seen a more disciplined striker in George Gurgel, but we haven't seen the entire mixed martial artist, which is George Gurgel. That's a slip, but this is one that Aaron Riley's going to try to pounce on.
George using an open guard here, throwing his arms up, his legs up to try to trap an arm, but you're not going to catch a veteran like Aaron Riley that easily. He's going to have to be crafty here.
Remember, George was in control of his fight against Cole Miller until there were just about 15 seconds left. And he got caught in that triangle, and Miller stole the victory away from Gurgel. 1 minute remains in the fight.
George shoots.
"50 seconds.
Head kick and a good
Followed
combination.
by a good punch.
And again, he shoots.
Good takedown defense by Aaron Riley.
Nice knee by Riley.
He's had some great knees, hasn't he, Joe? And then an elbow to follow. 30 seconds remains.
Again with the shot. This time he gets him down. Oh, Riley almost had his back there.
10 seconds in the fight.
Excellent takedown defense by Aaron Riley in this round. And Riley knowing this fight is probably his.
What a great battle here tonight in Las Vegas.
Great fight.
What a fight.
Outstanding fight. The crowd's on its feet.
And they should be.
And the striking was really the difference. Aaron Riley just showing some very versatile striking, and here landing a nice head kick on George Gurgel. Really rocked him with that one. George fell back against the octagon, and there's George landing a nice head kick of his own and a right hand, but then boom! The counter just much harder than George's kick.
No, sir.
And that was really the difference in the fight, Mike, was the much more versatile, much more experienced striker in Aaron Riley.
What will be the difference in the judges' minds as they render their decision here?
Relax.
George Gurgel, Aaron Riley go the distance. The native of Fortaleza, Brazil, now calling Cincinnati home, against the native of Indiana, now calling Victorville, California home.
Yeah, where's the tap out?
We'll grab the tap out.
Hat and shirt. Yeah.
Get out there.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Aaron Riley.
Well, as we thought it would be, round 1 to Gurgel, rounds 2 and 3 to Riley. He wins in his long-awaited return. What a great fight between he and George Gurgel. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with Aaron Riley. First of all, Aaron, it's been a long time since we've seen you in the octagon, but obviously you've been training very hard. Congratulations, very successful. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot. It's good to be back.
Tough fighter in George Gurgel. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but he likes to stand up. Coming into this fight, what did you think? How did you think the fight was going to play out? Did you think it was going to play out the way it went down?
Pretty much the way it went down. I mean, you know, everybody knows he's got a jiu-jitsu background, but he loves to stand and bang, and that makes it a good fight for everybody who wants to come out and see a fight.
Yeah, it was a fantastic fight, but if you look up at the big screen, you can see it really, the difference seemed to be you just showed the more versatile striking in this fight.
I suppose so. I mean, I have a kickboxing background, and then been rounding out my boxing quite a bit out in Victorville. So, yeah, I guess that's what helped me out in this fight.
Well, congratulations on a great victory. Look forward to seeing you again. Aaron Riley.